The soul is drawn not by teachings, not by belief systems. Soul is not even drawn by belief systems. Soul is drawn by the power of love of the other soul. It's not drawn by any other means. An atheist is equally well to be drawn than a religious believer. There's no difference. When it comes to the soul of an atheist and the soul of a religious believer is no different. Therefore, it's not something connected with religious belief. It's not connected with blind feelings about some religion or what the religion says. Religion, almost all religions that I know of, started off with spirituality, pure spirituality. All the religions I have studied, I studied 11 religions when I was at Harvard University as an extra course besides what I was supposed to do. And I found in the history of religions, they started with a simple thing that there is one God and the God is within you and you can find him inside. The kingdom of God is also within you. All religions said the same thing. I have studied. Isn't that spirituality? That's spirituality. But now add on to that. If you contribute to the church, if you contribute to the temple, this will happen. If you follow these outside ceremonies and rituals, well, you will make more progress. If you read these books and keep on reading them, you'll make more progress. That's the distinction. Don't read that book, read this book. Spirituality didn't say that. The spiritual teaching that there is only one creator and the same creator, we're children of the same creator. There's no difference. We are all children of the same creator and the way to find the creator is within yourself. That's the spiritual path. It's the foundation of all religions. What has happened then? How did spirituality go back into such a state? It's totally now full of rituals and ceremonies. And that is religion. Religion is not even talking about these things. You go and listen to the discourses that are being given. The discourses are divisive. They are not putting you together. They are not saying we're all together. No, you are going to be saved because you follow this religion. Those are not going to be saved. Those are stepchildren now. Suddenly, every religion has made a large number of its own children into stepchildren. You don't follow us, you are out. That's not the spiritual teaching from which the religion itself started. And they're still saying the same thing. The scriptures are saying the same thing. And how come those who are executing the commands of the scriptures and the teachers who founded those religions, they're interpreting it like this, like we have to divide each other? The spirituality always put them together, never separated them. So that is why these perfect living masters, when they come, they are not religious heads. For them, all religions are good. They welcome a person following any religion. They have never asked any person to change his religion and take another religion in order to follow the spiritual path. It's not a religious conversion. Keep your own religion. In fact, follow it. Follow carefully what the religion actually says and follow it, and you'll follow the same spiritual path. The spiritual path is not a particular religion. Well, some of us following the spiritual path with masters have tried to make it religion also. Even today, the perfect living masters who have come and given us pure, unalloyed spirituality, you will see after some years, after some time, they'll make it a religion. They won't make it a religion. People are not practicing what the masters are teaching, who will be running the organizations under the name of that religion. They'll make it into rituals and ceremonies and convert into a different thing. Now, this is our spiritual path. That's not ours. They divide. Once you start dividing, no, it's a mind game. Only the mind divides. Spirit never divides. Soul never divides. Love never divides. Mind divides. The thinking mind divides. All the separation that we feel is because of the mind. Today, if you ask me a simple question, why are we separated from God if we are one with Him? Answer simple, the mind. The mind has divided us. The mind has put us in another direction altogether, and God is sitting within us. The mind has drawn us outside. That's the division. The mind always divides. The mind system is what we would philosophical terms say analytical. When the mind wants to study something, it divides, analyzes. You know what is analysis? Analysis is always done, break things into pieces and see each piece. That's analysis. Whereas the opposite of that is synthesis. Put everything together and see as a whole. The soul believes in synthesis and the mind believes in analysis. They are at loggerhead with each other right now because the soul wants to put everything together, wants to see the grand big picture, wants to be in the true home, and the mind says, no, go here, go there, look at this person, look at that, divide. Keep on dividing. This is mine, that is yours, this is not mine, this is not yours. All a division of the mind. And mine and yours become so different, mine and theirs. So this is a division by the mind. Soul never divides. So that is why true spiritual masters who come here, they never divide. You will never see them telling our method is meant for a small group of people. Never. They will say this spiritual path is for all human beings. You are all lucky to be human beings. You are all lucky to have human bodies. You are lucky to have human consciousness. You are lucky to have free will. You are lucky to be able to seek. You are lucky to recognize your seeking. And you are lucky to have found a perfect living master. That's what they will say. They will not bring you into all the rituals which divide us from all religions. So nor will they ever say that this is my group, that is not my group. They don't come to form any groups. They do not come to form any societies. They do not come to form anything separate. They come for whole humanity. Their message is for the entire humanity, and they never distinguish between any two people at all. Their method of teaching to take us within ourselves is open to all human beings.